All right, y'all. I hope you are hungry. I know I'm hungry. Nothing new, but we are here back at Georgia James. We are at Regent Square, right outside, right across the street from Autry Park. This is Chef Erik Cruz. He is the executive chef. He's the guy in the back making all the magic happen. The general, making sure all of the dishes are so beautiful, like they were during Houston Restaurant Weeks. I got to take a moment to congratulate you, Chef.
Thank you so
High
much.
Five.
Thank you so much.
Georgia James had an incredible Houston Restaurant Weeks. I mean, I've seen the numbers. I've seen the check. How did you do this?
It was tough. It was one of those things like when we got in meetings like, hey, it's Houston Restaurant coming up. Based on my experience, like we need to have a plan. And the plan was like either to do a really, really good menu, and then we go from there. And when we post that menu, we will start getting reservation for Restaurant Week.
I know, and that's, we were talking about this too, is these restaurants that, this restaurant's been open a few years.
Yes.
Yeah, a few years. So new to Houston Restaurant Weeks, but they learn.
Mm-hmm.
And the chefs learn, and they get the experience, and all of the diners in Houston, they help you.
Absolutely.
They're pretty smart.
Absolutely.
We got some smart diners. And the result is menus that get better year after year after year, and more money to Houston Food Bank. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
On an incredible August. I know your entire team here, they had a good time, but they were busy though, right?
Busy. They were busy. They were like, I got this guy drinking about a gallon of water a day. It was this busy. But it was exciting. It was like it gave me back to those memories when I was younger, when I was in the line and getting going and then non-stopping, especially when I came from Braised Houston.
Yes.
So it was
Houston Restaurant Weeks OG, baby.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my
So I came from
God.
Braised Houston. I was there for 5 years. It was 5 restaurant week, five different holidays.
Yeah.
And we were booking. So it gave me back my memory. Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
And they are typically the number 2 donation during Houston Restaurant Weeks. Traditionally, they have, and they go for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you come from that program where they really go for it. It's
their
most important time of the year. Like Alex Brennan Martin says, it's his favorite check to write. So shout out to Alex Brennan Martin. Thank you for all of those years of support.
Yes.
But it no doubt helped you here.
Absolutely.
At Georgia James.
Absolutely. Yep. Having those different menus and then so many ideas in the back of my mind, back in memories. Like, what I want to do with this menu. So we sit down and we came out with really, really good menu. The New Year's shrimp, it was one of the top sellers.
Yeah.
The shrimp cake with the corn velouté sauce. It was top seller. Pork belly with the barbecue sauce, Korean barbecue sauce. Oh my God, it was like who cooking pork belly left to right.
There was a lot of pork belly back there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know. We hear of all these crazy statistics where a restaurant sold 40,000 pounds of bacon, or some crazy, 25,000 baguettes were ordered.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was like, and it was nonstop every day. Every day it was like at least 4 pork bellies in the oven. At least.
Well, listen, Houstonians like their pork belly, and they like to dine out and do good. So thank you also to all of the Houstonians who dined out and did good in August. The food bank is so grateful. We are so grateful. And now you've got some incredible fall dishes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
So we just updated the new menu. So now we have 3 new desserts. So I'm kind of like a sweet guy too. So
this is why we are friends.
We had this really, really nice salted caramel ice brownie. We had this one called almond bomb with a gooseberry on top of it with espresso sabayon. It's really, really good. And then we also have a pear panna cotta with pork wine reduction.
You're going to show us all these today, Chef? All right. I say we go on over to the foodie cam because he's talking about stuff and he's not showing me. That's dangerous. All right. Let's go on over to the foodie cam here at Georgia James.
This is going to be our baked brie. This is going to be fresh fruit. And then we got some honeycombs. And then we have the rest of the stuff like baked bread and all that stuff. Prosciutto. This is one of the top sellers. This is the cheese board. The cheese board is one of the things that sells the most because it's something that you can share with your friends. Like you order one of those and you just put it on the middle of the table, sneaking in there.
Oh my God. I love this. And there's 2 drinks there. Talk about the drinks.
So the drinks in there, it's gonna be one is gonna be a watermelon coulis.
Oh, let's go back to the foodie cam because I want to see which one is which. There you go.
So the one with the lemon is gonna be the watermelon coulis. It's kind of like a watermelon margarita, very very refreshing. But the one that really is one actually my favorite is gonna be the next one. It's gonna be the old fashioned. It's tallow old fashioned.
Tallow Old Fashioned.
So we use beef fat, and overnight we marinate it with the mix that we do for the old fashioned,
Mhm.
and we let those ingredients infuse into the drink. So whenever you taste it, you taste an classic old fashioned with the twist at the end of your throat
Of the beef tallow. Chef, is there anyone else here in Houston?
Not that
You know what I'm going to ask you.
Not that I know. Nobody's selling this drink in there. I might be mistaken, but right now what we have is like it's very 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 complicated recipe, but it's so delicious.
It's a complicated recipe, y'all.
Yes.
I would absolutely say don't try this at home, right?
Just come to
Do not
James.
put beef in your alcohol at home.
Exactly.
Come and let Chef Erik do it.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. All right, I gotta try it. I'm a little nervous.
Tell me what you think.
I'm not a big beef eater, and I'm about to drink it right now. I'm not sure how I feel about this, Chef. All right. Oh, it gets you at the end.
Yes.
And it's almost a scent. I inhaled it almost. The tallow. How did that happen? Wait a minute. I'm gonna mix it around,
Absolutely.
get it on my teeth, my gums. Yeah, no, and what it also does in a way, I don't know if this is intentional, it's smoothing.
It's smoothing, almost it's like when you put olive oil in your salad.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have your salad every day, just a dry salad. You put the olive oil, and then you eating it. You kind of like mellow down on your palate. Yeah. Same thing with this drink, especially that we put a X amount of tallow into the drink to make it just mellow. Whenever you're drinking, you just melt it in your mouth at the same time. It's very interesting.
Very interesting. Where did you come up with that inspiration?
So this drink, it was inspired by one of our bartenders. And then one time he told me, Chef, I need grape tallow. What do you need for? I need to make a drink.
His bartender goes to him.
I'm like, what are you making? And I start getting into it. Oh, okay. Come and try it. So we try different drinks until we come out. Okay, this is good.
I love that. No, and probably one of the most unique requests you've ever gotten from a bartender.
Exactly.
I need some beef tallow, Chef.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like bartenders. It's kind of like another chef.
Yeah.
But like they make drinks, and then so right now the drink programs and cocktail programs, they got 2 to the point that they're almost like iron chefs. They make really, really good drink. When this guy came onto the kitchen asking for tallow, I was like, this guy's crazy. What are you making?
But listen, this is the beauty though,
yes,
right?
Absolutely.
Would you agree? In the kitchen, and I was just talking with Chef Renato about this at Bari, your sister restaurant, but really anything can go. In the kitchen, those are his words, not mine, because it really is an art. It's a science, but it's also how you feel. And he described some of the dishes that he makes at Bari really coming from the heart and how he feels that a dish. You probably experience a little bit of that.
And same thing with whenever a chef like myself come with the dishes, it's not just about, hey, just put something on the plate. It's so many history behind the plate. So many, especially when it comes to the product, where does it come from? How do they handle it? And we put it on the plate. It's for every time we serve. Like my old chef used to tell me, serve it like you serve it to your mama. That's whenever if you don't put your heart into your plates, it's like it doesn't really taste the same.
Yeah.
So that's why you put your heart on it, because I follow the chefs.
Yeah.
Serve it just like your mama or your grandma.
Yeah.
And then that's what we put on the plates.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Every plate has a story in it.
Yeah.
And then different chefs have their own stories in the plates.
Yeah.
It's a good story or bad story.
Yeah.
That's it.
And it better taste good because you know those mamas are going to let you know if it doesn't taste good, as they should. All right, Chef, what's this beautiful drink here?
So this beautiful drink is gonna be it's a Watermelon Coulis. So it's basically we have a watermelon and Oaxaca or mezcal. And this is very refreshing, very summer
really
drink.
refreshing.
And one of those things, like especially with the tajin remontado in there, is so good.
All right. Hands down, probably one of the most popular drinks of the summer.
Absolutely.
I'm taking it through fall. I'm not going to give it up. All right, let's go back on over to the foodie cam. We are here at Georgia James. We are talking to Chef Erik Cruz, taking a look at some of their new fall menu items. They just came off of an incredibly, your most successful Houston Restaurant Weeks ever, 2025. Congratulations, Chef. What are we looking at
here?
So
this is gonna be a tempura king crab claws. It's gonna be with the Asian dipping sauce. This is gonna be it's fried on tempura, and it have the Japanese sauce. You can dip it in. It's very popular. It's like we switch it to something that we had like in the crudo station, and they like everybody does crudos on especially on crab claws. So we like, hey, let's bump it up and do a tempura. And then, so this one is actually on a new menu. It's very popular. Once I put it in a menu, like people going crazy about it.
Oh my gosh, isn't that exciting though? That when you do put a new menu item, people care.
Yes, absolutely.
They don't ignore it.
Like, absolutely. In here, it's like the clientele that we have in here is like it's one of the things that they're like very very special. And then when it comes like changes, they actually appreciate the changes.
They notice it. They understand and they appreciate. Well, I mean, we've talked about this a lot, but Houston has such a high concentration of very smart diners, very experienced diners. And so it makes sense. They can see the technique. They can taste the flavor. They can taste the change and the improvement, and they appreciate it. And
in here, it's a family. You can call it a family restaurant too. Like whenever you get groups of 5 or 6 people, like you don't get too many like couples in here, but you get like a lot of friends. They meet up and everything. So most of the appetizers they're meant to share.
Yeah.
And that sauce right there with the bonito flakes, it's good.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Wait. This is so good. This tempura.
It's good.
Oh, because sometimes it's too greasy.
Yes. No, this one is good.
And the sauce, Chef, I could just spoon this.
So this one is has a little bit of soy sauce, mirin, and bonito flakes with a little bit of aioli.
I can taste that.
And it has it's Asian infused. It's really, really good.
Oh my goodness. All right, back on over to the foodie cam here at Georgia James with Chef Erik Cruz, so I can eat the rest of this sauce. And you guys can hear all about it. Chef, what are we looking at?
So this one is going to be a brand new dish coming up. This one's already in the menu. This is going to be braised octopus with a potato salad and Romesco sauce. Very, we try to do French, Italian in this one. So I did the octopus French style, and then we accompanied with the Romesco sauce. A lot of almonds, roasted bell peppers. The potato salad is kind of like a chimichurri vinaigrette.
Ooh.
And the octopus be marinated for 24 hours before we even poach it. And then we poach it for 1 hour to perfection.
I love it.
This is something that it's a hit or miss, because people get scared of octopus, and they had no idea how good it is.
Well, yes, octopus can certainly be a polarizing dish for some people. But what I love in how you describe this is there's a little bit of everything here. There's a little bit of chimichurri. There's a little bit of Italian.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of Mediterranean.
Absolutely.
There's a little bit of French. I don't know. You kind of just described Houston, Texas.
Exactly. In one dish.
In one dish, right? And what's really cool is there's not that many cities in the world that so accurately can reflect a dish and be like, oh yeah, that's Houston. It's a bunch of different things in one.
Absolutely. And then, like I say, like the octopus is like very, very tender. You're gonna see whenever you cut it with the knife.
Yes.
It's It's one of the things. The potato salad, very, very good. The Romesco sauce is absolutely.
I don't know if you noticed, I saved.
I know.
I'm what's known as a sauce saver. Do you know what a sauce saver is? I'm that annoying guest that loves sauces, asks for more sauces, and then saves the sauces when the dish leaves. All right, back to the foodie cam we go. Here at Georgia James, we're having too much fun. You get us together. We're just gonna laugh. We're just gonna taste. What are we looking at, Chef?
So this is one of the classics. This is actually from 2 years ago, maybe probably more. I don't have a lot of memory in this dish. This is gonna be a Creole baked oysters. So this is a very, very classic for Georgia James, top seller. We go through so much oysters when it comes to this dish. This is all. It's just butter melting with all the oysters. We put it on the pizza oven, so you get all the flavors in this one. I want to say so much thing about this dish, but it sells by itself.
Oysters in the pizza oven.
Yes.
Now, are your oysters year round?
Year round.
Okay.
Yes.
Good to know.
So this oyster that we have, that we use Gulf Oysters, and then East Coast, we change it every other day. We get a new oysters.
Ooh.
So this is all. It's butter, and then you can.
There's a secret, folks.
Yeah, butter. And then I see people getting the bread service, and then just dip all that bread inside.
Where is that bread service when you need it? Okay, yes, because this is what you do.
Yeah, so this is a focaccia.
Focaccia. Tell me about your focaccia.
So focaccia it's a rosemary focaccia. It's baking house, and then we serve it for all the oyster. We go through a lot of focaccia in here.
You go through a lot of sauce and oysters, Chef, and I can see why.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the secret is about maybe 150 pounds a week of butter. Just on this dish.
That was not the right thing to tell me as I'm taking this in. The spice, though.
Yes,
absolutely. I can get that spice right at the end.
Yeah.
But it's the perfect spice.
Absolutely.
What is that spice? So it's really good.
So this one it has a lot of herbs like thyme. Mm-hmm. The spice is a Creole seasoning.
That's what it is. Yeah. It's the Creole seasoning, and it's perfect.
Creole seasoning. We blend it up with the butter and everything, and then with green onions, garlic, all the good stuff.
All the goodness here at Georgia James. We're taking a look at some of their new fall menu items. They're coming off of an incredibly successful Houston Restaurant Weeks. What are we looking at, Chef?
So this is one of the classic to the classic. This is an almondine style. This is gonna be a branzino. So it's green branzino. It's being crusted with almonds and then served with the caper beurre blanc sauce and carrot ribbons and green beans.
I love this.
This is classic. Very, very French Italian.
Yeah.
And same thing. Like our branzino is a top seller fish here.
Well, and it's nice and it's simple and classic and also relevant to something that you and I were talking about a little bit earlier, and that is a lot of diners are very health conscious these days.
Absolutely.
And we don't want any diners to stay away, thank you, because they're worried about that butter content, or they're worried about too much oil, or just too many fatty things.
Absolutely. Right now, like we were just talking about, like the chef diet, and then the new mentality or people how they changing their way to eat now these days.
Yeah,
we started eating more healthy.
Because the chef's diet is not that healthy.
It's not.
Because you guys play the hardest game in the world. I don't know if you guys know, but the restaurant game is definitely the hardest game in the world to play. You've got diners and food and landlords and servers and bartenders and food reps and wine reps and credit card reps and linen salesmen and delivery drivers. And did I miss any?
No, the list keep going. And the bread man coming up, the seafood, meat product, and you just keep coming up the list. So the list, so we want something quick, something like a snack, and it's very tough. It's tough.
Very tough.
And it's bad for our diet. It's like most of the chefs, like they have a really, really bad diet just because of this. So like all this stress and everything. Oh, this is good.
Oh my God,
and it's one of the things like maybe we can talk about and maybe in another show about
Sure.
chef diet.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah,
because it is a big issue.
It's a big issue.
We'll dedicate a whole show to the chef's diet and what it is and what we can do to fix it. By the way, this Branzino, this is my way to be healthy.
Yep.
I'm just going to be healthy every day.
Yeah.
Come in here and eat the Branzino and the green beans every day.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to lose 25 pounds doing it. Okay, back to the foodie cam. He promised. He said it. Back to the foodie cam here at Georgia James. We're going to look at a couple more dishes on their full menu. Chef, what are we looking at?
So this is gonna be a porterhouse table side. This is one of the big steaks that you can share with your friends or be brave enough to eat it by yourself. That I seen it a lot. This is gonna be a 28-ounce porterhouse.
Stop.
And it's served table side. They cook it on your table with garlic butter and then thyme and everything. And this is, like I said, this is something you can share with your friends. You can either, hey, I want to have a piece of the tenderloin, a piece of the other side of the knee strip, and things like that. Like, and this is something that you can share with anybody.
Sharing is okay.
Sharing is okay in this one. But if you pray enough to eat one, and I seen it, people eat it by themselves.
So you like how does that happen though? Do you have like you send it out and then you peek behind to be like, okay, let me see if they're gonna be able to eat it?
No, it's because we are located across the street from the gym.
Yeah.
And one of the most popular diet is protein diet,
Mm.
and they come here. And this is, look at the size of this thing.
Wait a minute, chef. This is not real. This is not how this does not come to the table like this.
Yeah. Absolutely. I've seen people eating it.
I mean, their stomach isn't that big though. This is an actual pot. That is a massive piece of beef, chef.
Yes.
Who eats this?
Absolutely.
I mean, a family of 5 could eat it. This is amazing. All right, quickly, you've got some Thanksgiving plans that are very important and in the nature of this, and I don't want to forget, not every restaurant is open during Thanksgiving, but not only are you going to be open during Thanksgiving, you're also going to offer a Thanksgiving to-go package.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, I know the details are still being ironed out, but if you're thinking about your Thanksgiving plans already,
yes, absolutely.
maybe Georgia James might be an
So
option.
we're gonna be opening from noon to 10 o'clock on Thanksgiving, and then we're gonna be offering a 3-course menu that includes a turkey breast, or it's gonna be prime rib, and it's gonna have like, maybe we haven't decided exactly the menu what's gonna be, but we're thinking about putting like we're talking about the first 2 courses and the dessert. So like we definitely serving turkey, we definitely serving prime rib, and then for the to-go package, we're gonna be offering hot turkey with the classic accommodations.
Okay, yeah. So good reminder, if you guys are thinking about Thanksgiving, keep an eye on their website. Maybe go ahead and make reservations now if you're thinking about it. All right, let's go back on over to the foodie cam. We've got one more dish to show you guys before we wrap up here at Georgia James with Chef Erik Cruz. The best part of the day. What are we looking at, Chef?
So this is the new dessert menu that for fall. This is gonna be a white chocolate mousse with almonds. So we call it an almond bomb, and it's being served with a crispy cacife, cherries on top of it.
Ooh, new desserts for fall. I think it's the most important course dish. It's the last thing that people see. It's the last thing that they taste. It's the most beautiful. I don't know. That piece of meat was pretty darn beautiful. That 26 ounce piece of meat. All right, one more dish on the foodie cam to check out here at Georgia James. What are we looking at, Chef?
So this is we're looking at the salted caramel brownie with vanilla ice cream, and then the other one is gonna be a pear panna cotta with red wine poached pear and a goat cheese coulis. This is one of the new items that we have in the menu for the fall. And then it's very popular.
Yeah.
But nothing like it. We have a classic chocolate cake and a classic cheesecake that is always on the menu. But right now, people are excited with the new menus, especially in the panna cotta and the brownie. top sellers right now.
Who doesn't love a panna cotta and a brownie? All right, y'all. Georgia James, if you didn't get out here during Houston Restaurant Weeks, they've got so many fun things going on in the fall. Make sure to check out their social media to stay in touch with them. And you can always go ahead and make a reservation on opentable.com. Also, another really good tip, Fox Local has all of your foodie coverage in Houston. Looking for a new restaurant to try? Looking for a new chef to hang out with? Fox Local has all episodes of Foodies and Friends. You can just sit there and watch them all back to back. That's what I do on the weekend.